She doesn't lie, sure. She merely withholds some of the truth. For the noblest of reasons, of course.
What happened to your herald?
My herald, my loyal companion, was captured. And now demons are using him to attack Dresden. They're holding him in the Ivory Labyrinth, Baphomet's realm of the Abyss. It is a place I cannot go, not even to save my faithful friend. For doing so would start an interplanar war. Right now, as we speak, Baphomet's servants are torturing the hand of the Inheritor. Tormented and anguished, he reaches for you with his thoughts and his soul. I cannot tell if he sees you as a great unfulfilled hope or a last chance. But Baphomet knows well how to exploit such desperate yearning. He has turned my herald into a source of power to open temporary portals. They do not last long, but they lead from the dungeon where the hand of the Inheritor suffers, right to your doorstep. Baphomet does not need to lead his armies through the rifts. Now he can send them right here.
Oh, shit.
As long as my poor herald remains in the hands of that monster, this will not stop. I cannot say if it is still possible to save him, or if putting him out of his misery is the only way. I cannot openly ask you to intervene. But if you decide to do so, you will be helping both yourself and the one who chose the martyr's path when he followed you into the abyss.
Why didn't you do anything to dispel the misunderstanding that I was your herald?
At first, I did not know who you were, or where your powers originated. This was revealed to me only when my herald offered up his dying prayer from the depths of the abyss. And following his desperate plea, I sought to confirm my suspicions. Until that point, I had observed you without intervening. After all, your crusade was securing victories, the first Golarion had seen in many years. So even if it was not I who had sent you into battle, it felt unfair.
Chat just likes Nocti more because she's hot? Oh, of course. You kidding? Absolutely.
In other words, our Imperial guest had no problem with your power, as long as she didn't know where it came from. She didn't even share her suspicions with her own herald. And after all that, someone dares to claim that demons are the most deceitful creatures?
You should not blame someone else if you base your accusations on vague suspicions rather than solid proof. You call my behavior deceitful. You, of all creatures, who kept the commander ignorant of the fate you had chosen for him? Indeed, the insolence of demons knows no bounds.
Why don't you destroy Nocticula right now?
I could. But then every other demon lord would decide that he or she was next and stand against me. In response to that, the Imperial lords would take up arms. Then Hell, Heaven, and Elysium would join the conflict. A war would break out, one which mortals could not hope to survive.
Why'd you decide to descend to the world of mortals at this particular moment?
As I have already said, I am here to open your eyes to Nocticula's lies and to prevent more calamities in the future. You are at a crossroads now. I will not force you to do anything, but you needed to learn the truth and have the chance to cleanse yourself.
Why did Arielu do everything possible to lead us to the idea that she was a key too?
The impulses that drive a soul as black as hers are beyond my comprehension. Perhaps she was startled by my arrival and decided not to bother keeping a secret that was bound to be revealed. Or perhaps she is up to some cunning scheme. Be on your guard. The architect of the world wound will surely try to bring you down. For if she truly is a key, then it must mean that she will die sooner or later due to the influence of her own horrible creation. And that means that sacrificing you is her only chance of survival.
Explain to me again, how exactly can you help me cleanse myself of the influence of the Abyss?
Arielu has planted a piece of the Abyss itself in your soul.
Okay.
It is time to make...
If you have questions, ask away. Let's think.
Where could Arilu have fled to?
She's hidden in the abyss before. She won't dare to return there now. Not only to my realm, but to any other either. Even if Baphomet and Discari both take it upon themselves to guard Arilu personally, that won't stop me from sneaking in, slitting her throat, and leaving undetected. And she knows that. If I were her, I would hide in a place where the powers of her enemies were uncertain, and her own power was close to unlimited. I say you should look for her here, in the World Wound.
Now that we decided to use Arilu to close the World Wound, do you still want me to keep the powers that I acquired from her?
Of course I do. Firstly,
Go
you'll
stab.
need those
That's right.
powers to catch Arilu and bring her to Threshold.
Feeling stabby,
Surely
chat.
you don't think she'll willingly fall into your hands, and the demonic hordes will politely make way for you. And secondly, the powers Arilu gave you protect you from dying before your time. None of us want the wound to kill you prematurely. You are extremely useful to me alive. After all, if you let Arilu slip through your fingers, we can always go back to the original plan for closing the wound.
Why did Arilu deliberately lead us to the idea that she was the key too?
Apparently, she understood that her secret was about to be revealed anyway, so she decided to leave in style. What human female over 100 years old wouldn't feel flattered at being the center of attention? Although she could have other reasons. She obviously wanted us to understand everything and immediately rush off in pursuit of her. She's probably been preparing for a war of all against all for a long time. And now she wants to wage it on her own terms. Expect treachery and traps wherever you go.
Do you really have plans to use me to become a goddess yourself?
That is nothing but the wild speculation of a little girl who gained celestial power through no merit of her own and now fears that others may do the same, forcing her to share her place in the spotlight. Do I want to become a goddess? Of course I do. Who wouldn't? Can you help me with that? Sadly, no. Of course, Arilu used to blather on about how her brilliant invention could bake gods like pies. But between you and me, the cleverer the inventor, the larger their ego becomes. So far, she hasn't managed to create anything stronger than you. And no offense, but you're no match for any deity.
Aren't you afraid to stand in the presence of the goddess?
Tut tut, how rude. I wouldn't say the girl is that hideous. I admit her face is far from perfect. Her body too, to be honest. But all in all, not bad. I've seen worse.
Your theatrics are too transparent to offend me, demon. At least, they can hardly offend me more than the very fact of your existence.
Ooh.
Because if I'd told
Low
you
tech
the
claiming
truth,
some chat
you would
love. Thank you,
refuse
bud.
to do it. But you're not angry with me, are you? After all, everything has worked out perfectly fine. We found another key. So now you can live and enjoy your life.
Did you hear? Come here, Booker.
Provided that you catch Arilu, of course.
Okay. I know, I just heard him go to bed too.
Very well. It's time for you to make your decision then.
What do y'all think about this, companions?
Perhaps your power came from the abyss, but your beautiful soul has cleansed it of all evil. Don't reject this power, for you have already proved that you are worthy of it.
I like your Ruchelet. Yep.
Frankly, your mythic power brings more trouble than true pleasure. And I see no sense in holding on to something that doesn't bring pleasure.
Shut up.
Your power doesn't lie in magic tricks. You know it doesn't. Your real power is
Booker.
inside you. You can win without tricks. I will help you.
No.
Maybe I'm missing something here, but how can a demon grant the power of an angel? Listen, if you had no goodness inside, you couldn't have reached Lariel in the caves beneath Canabras. I remember how once, long ago, you showed me the light of heaven. Maybe I didn't believe in you right away, but I believe in you now. You've proven time and again that you deserve the light of heaven.
Land.
You are my
Yep.
commander, marked by an angel, This power rightfully belongs to you.
As a member of the Order of the Godclaw, I ought to advise you to obey the will of the goddess, or at least to take it into consideration. But as your companion, who has spent a lot of time with you, I can't help but notice you have reforged demonic Nihindrian power into angelic power. This is a sign of order triumphing over chaos. Perhaps there is room for maneuver here. That is why I advise you to weigh all the options and make your own decision.
It's not my place to gainsay the will of my goddess, but the thing is, I can sense evil. And I don't sense it in your power at all. I just don't. Whatever those horned monsters had planned for you, you definitely aren't playing by their rules.
You gave hope to the Crusaders in their darkest hour, even when all seemed lost and only despair and death lay ahead. With these powers, you have saved countless lives, and you will save more. Of course you must keep them.
Damn, Social's like, keep the powers.
Someone pinch me. We are standing in the presence of the most pompous goddess in the world, debating whether we should listen to her or send her packing along with her invaluable opinions. I shall remember this moment for the rest of my life. Even as I stand in Pharasma's court, I shall tell this story to anyone who will listen.
He doesn't even give an answer. He's just like, oh my god, this is so cool.
As to your original question, I'll be honest with you. Your power turns my stomach like sour prunes. Rejected, it can't hurt.
These dames are tough. But Iomade is as tough as you. If she tells you to do something, you better do what she says. I can feel it in my tail.
Thanks, Lotech.
Good and righteous and all that, so do what the righteous goddess is telling you. Maybe it'll even make my life a smidge easier. After you, become more like a human.
Experience tells me that it's wiser to trust yourself and your own abilities. You can't trust what clients tell you. One day you're a hero, the next you're working for the enemy. Sorry, but it all looks like a setup to me. First they tell you to lay down your weapons, and then, once you're unarmed, they finish you off in some back alley.
Your powers are interesting from a theoretical point of view. You are an experiment started by Arilu Vorlesh, and terminating it before it is complete would be foolish, not to mention impolite.
Ickesty with the 10 bomb. Thank you for that. Low Tech with the 5. Thank you for that, guys. Thank you so much. Awesome.
I am waiting for your answer. I hope you will choose wisely.
Quite right. Make your choice, and make it the right one.
We're doing it. We're staying angel, chat. We're doing it. This is happening. Yep. Mythic level 8. Let's go. Flawless attack or mythic sneak attack? What is flawless attack? Iterative attacks? What does that even mean? Oh. I think I'll do more damage. Let's do more damage. Heavenly Host for sure. Hopefully they fixed Heavenly Host. Heavenly Host was bugged before. So I'm really hoping we're good. You sacrificed your own humanity to serve the forces of good, goddess. Do not judge me if I choose to do the same.
It pains me to hear that. But I am not your judge, and I shall not stand in your way. At least not until I see that Golarion is under threat. You have chosen your
path.
Farewell.
You did not step away from the path of light even after the Radiant Goddess asked you to. This moment, it deserves to be depicted in 1,000 paintings, frescoes, and stained glass windows.
Oh, man.
It would have been so foolish for you to reject your powers. So many victories, so many achievements lie ahead for you. Well, go now. Capture Arilu, and prove which of you is making the best use of her invention. I'll be watching you.
Oh, Nocticula. I can't believe it. Victory. And what a victory. Light has returned to Dresden, and the demons are running crime back to their demon mommies. Dresden's been lost again and again, but again and again we win it back. You win it back, Commander. For light, for truth, for life. What's the city like now? It's been cleared of demons, and it's shining bright as a temple with 1,000 candles. I don't think it looked this good even back when it was first founded. We knocked back the demons, but they can return and continue tormenting the innocent. Let's do this one. What's the situation at the front? Her Majesty mustered all the troops she could, raise the sword of valor, and advanced on the demons. There's been no word from her since she left. Perhaps she's boldly taking Is even now. Maybe her bones have already been picked clean by demons. We don't know. Baffman's minions keep taking swipes at us. The scumbags are holed up somewhere. The Ivory Labyrinth, I'll bet. And they keep opening portals in different spots, dropping off a dozen units and closing the portal before we can get to them. Maybe you could get to one of those portals in time. You could be ready for them somehow. And then when one opens, you get inside and crack some skulls. How do you feel about seeing the goddess in the flesh? My ears are still ringing from those trumpets. You dared go against the goddess and she forgave you. My mind can't comprehend it. I was worried your impudence would be the death of us all. But now I think that you are strong enough to stand against the abyss even without heaven's help. Where should I look for Arilu? She's been roaming the abyss all this time, but now that avenue's closed to her. Nocticula and the other demons' lords are all slaving for a piece of her. I think she's someplace around here in the wound. Some nasty little place like Is, or maybe she went as far as Threshold. An entire army of demons enhanced by Nihidran crystals was being sent here. Oh god, we gotta go to that place. Oh no. Okay. Come back to Dresden if you can. Folks are drawn to your light. Those who left are coming back. The new people are arriving. They need someone to tell them what to do. Deal with the bladesmith. I have a fairly important news. I will do my best to be brief. The Hell Knight orders have not reacted well to the developments I mentioned in my latest report, specifically regarding the true source of your power. The very notion that we've been cooperating with a weapon forged by Arilu Volesh and Nocticula has caused discontent. The orders have not issued any official edicts, but many chapters of high-ranking knights have been recalled from their assignments and barricaded themselves in one of our outposts. The one you know, in fact. I suggest you go there and resolve the issue between the Order and the Crusaders. This is a matter of importance. What kind of reaction should I expect? Any up to and including the formal declaration of war. We'll go there as soon as possible. Oh, man. Oh. Commander, I'm sincerely gladdened by your return, and I was delighted to hear of your recent victories. It is a shame that my duties kept me away from the front line. I would like to take up a place in the ranks of your crusades, and perhaps I still have a chance to do so, but before that happens, we must address another issue. I suppose you've already guessed what has brought me here. We parted... Oh. Oh. Why did your search take so long? Because we're dealing with a rare phenomenon, a true anomaly. The Mendev Inquisition has amassed substantial experience in fighting demons. This is Darren's quest. What have you learned? I must be honest, I still don't know what it is. However, I managed to find some evidence of similar incidents. Individuals who, in a horrible moment in their life, became a gateway for an unknown entity. The most curious part is that all these cases appear to be almost sequential. They happen in various corners of Galarian, but no two incidents ever occur at the same time. This leads me to think that we are dealing with a single entity, one that has been secretly present in our world for a long time. A Verizian Arcanist managed to pick up the trail of the other and invent a ritual to weaken and bind it. She died under very suspicious circumstances. Her decapitated body was found in her laboratory. Her head was never found. What do we need to do the ritual? The ritual will lure out the outsider, weaken its connection with the Count, and bind its essence to our world like an anchor. The last part's especially important. All the evidence indicates that while the gateway is active, the other can travel freely between the material plane and some other unknown space that lies beyond. Oh god. An incredibly powerful and horrifying creature. Best course of action would be to take the Count to the designated location without telling him the reason for the journey. Then we must frighten him and make it appear that his life is in danger. The other will believe that its gateway is in peril, and then I hope will show up to protect it. The ritual circle will work as a trap. Convince the entity that we know nothing of its existence and that it is Darren who is in danger, not the entity. Okay. How dangerous is it? Extremely dangerous. Okay. Are you sure the other's hostile towards us? I am certain this entity is dark and truly evil. I'll help you. Trap for the order has been revealed. Okay, there's a spot we can go to. For a crucial moment, you must make the Count and the other believe that the Count is in danger. Okay. Alright. We got a spot. Okay, so. Oh my lord. Things and stuff. So can I manage what the hell is going on here? Okay. Hulk cell, yeah, I know, dude. Word of the heroes. Enchanting the voracious jumble. Okay. I think we did all that. What's other? Studying the unusual crystal. Is this... What are these reports? Oh. Oh god. A flail, or a flail. Son of a biscuit! Alright. This is... Okay, so we gotta talk real quick. We need to do this one first, right? So we'll get that going. Then we'll go ahead and just do this for money, I guess. It's not even money. We're not doing Xanthier's experiments. Well, that's it. Okay. We'll do this here. All right. I guess we're done for now. You got decrees going. Okay, how are we doing on resources? Everything is level 5. All right. Resources are piling up. Oh, I don't even have an army. What? I don't even have an army window. Rude. Galfrey took my army to Iz. Son of a mother... Galfrey! Okay, so for the secret ending, we want to do Perluna's Falls first. Okay. Cool. We got a lot of mythic things to do. Oh my Lord. Avenger's Blessing. Whoa. 1 round per caster level. Oh. So that's not going to be 24 hours, is it? Womp, womp. Avenger's Blessing, Gale of Life, Solar Change, Storm of Justice. Gale of Life. Oh! That's kind of cool. DC 26? Okay. Min-maxing? Oh, we're not really min-maxing. We're just, you know. Oh. It's kind of cool. Firestorm's kind of cool, too. Do Avenger's Blessing, though. That's a really good one. Yeah. Wait, are there more here? Mm-hmm. Here's the Wall of Light. Another cleanse. Hey, Barely Arcane, what's up, buddy? Meow. Are my pebbles back? Oh yeah, what's up, dude? So Godfrey's letter. Why am I writing this? He will never read it. I falter in the cool poise over the paper. My hesitation doesn't last. Okay. My hand is shaking. My heart pounds in my chest like a bird trying to break free from its cage. My eyes fog over. I wipe a tear from my cheek. Why is this happening? Where did this feeling of guilt come from? What exactly was she feeling guilt for? Cannot answer that question. Oh! The owner of this item was called Shy Lily. He was a murderer. No, he was the master of the art of slaughter, a missionary of violence whose deeds were a source of delight and horror. But even his fame fabled where when he met a truly destructive power. Shy Lily's helmet. Whoa. +4 profane bonus to strength and +2 profane bonus to AC. Dude, cool. Badass. Profane bonus too.
Beautiful.
Hey, Wilson Garms, what's up, buddy? Ooh. This little trinket is now holy. You did come back, so please take it. It's a gift from us all. A gift to your commander sounds like insubordination to me. Apologies, Commander. Don't know what I was thinking. A gift? I'm such an adult. That's what I am. My bad. Won't happen again. You won't catch me putting another toe out of line. I've taken the gift. Missed an epic item? Oh no. I'm the worst. Hold on. It's a pretty worthless item. I'm just gonna say good and let him keep it. I'm the worst angel. Worst angel. Gift doesn't matter. That was just mean. Oh, sweet mother of mercy. Been a while since I quick saved, apparently.
Beautiful.
Let's go in here. New fiber working well. New fiber is working deliciously. It's the only way I can properly say it. Deliciously. Yes. the hell? What are you doing walking around? Random angel just chilling? Okay. Cool. You see the new DLC trailer for Breath Edge? Not yet, no. Oh, we gotta do their Mythic Pass stuff too.
Let's see what we can do.
You should keep it, may protect you instead. Nice, there we go. Boop! Ooh. Okay. I think we pretty much know exactly at this point what we're going to be using. We also have 1.5 mil. The stores get new stuff. No, I don't think so. Cool. Boop. Keep selling as we need to. Okay, we need to talk to everyone and kind of do a full account of the city here, and that's the first thing we'll do tomorrow. Oh man, so we'll need to also come up with a little list on what order we're going to do things in so we can actually possibly get this secret ending. We'll see. Yeah. Chat, is Cohh missing a scene? He didn't see the army showing up. I don't know. Maybe I have to leave first? I'm not sure. But yeah, I have not seen the army show up, so I'm not sure when that is or when that happens. But anyway, I'm out of here for now. Thank you so much for being here. I will see all of you fine, amazing, stellar, incredible people tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. ET. We've got more Nopetober tomorrow. We've got more Encased in the afternoon. And then we've... Oh, actually, Encased or maybe... Does the Battlefield beta start tomorrow afternoon? When does the Battlefield beta start? I'm going to play some Battlefield beta as soon as I can. So we're going to be doing that at some point in the near future. But yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of streaming tomorrow and definitely more Pathfinder tomorrow night. And we're going to go from there. So I will see you all. Oh, it's on the 6th. Okay, cool. All right, we got lots of fun stuff to do. I'll see you all for it. Have a great rest of your night. Bye-bye.